Golden Yoshi presents Hack 8, which looks like it takes place in a very strange world. What's the plot this time? Oh, Mario, it's awful. The Mushroom Kingdom has been shrouded in these odd, ominous clouds. These clouds seem to be causing very strange effects across the kingdom. I've sent some toads out to scout different areas and determine exactly what's going on. I beg you, Mario, please work with the toads to find the source of these strange clouds and find a way to get rid of them and bring the Mushroom Kingdom back to normal. Alright, we got our plot. Peach's Castle. Black on purple is not the easiest thing to read. Mario, please work with the toads to find the source of strange clouds. There's something in each area to find out. Okay, we already know that. Oh, to save your game, press select. Right, that's important. Mario! Before all this cloud calamity went down, I set up a fun scavenger hunt across the kingdom. In each of the upcoming areas, I hid one part of an 8-part code. Alright, here's the thing. Try to find 8 parts of the code, all 8. Turn here to input it, and you'll unlock a fun surprise. Alright, cool. I love fun surprises. And numbers! I can't even read this. Something mixtape, maybe? In this area, munchers will kill you if you're big, but you can safely touch them when you're small. Crazy. Okay. That's interesting. That's... yeah, I kind of figured I'd need this. Muncher MIXUP. That would be a very appropriate name for it. Very ominous music, too. Oh, I may have erred in my decision-making there. Nope. Come on, spiny me. I actually dig this. It's a... oh, I messed up horribly. It's definitely a weird takeoff on the you need to keep your mushroom kind of setup, which is not infrequent in Kaizo, right? Like, it's very often, it's like, oh no, I need to keep this mushroom throughout the whole thing. I messed that up. Which thing? Oh, no. If I'm big and touch a muncher, I die. But I need to be big for various parts of the level. Like, I think it's an interesting mechanic, at least. As opposed to the classic, you're gonna need to use this mushroom at the last second. Another one you moderated, this one's pretty fun. Yeah! No, I love Golden Yoshi hacks. They're one of the ones when they come over the plate, I'm always excited to see them, because, like, Golden Yoshi knows his stuff. Like, I have good expectations of what I'm going to find when playing Golden Yoshi hack. Now, to be fair, those expectations usually, it's going to be approximately this. But the thing is, that's just fine. You know? I've said it before, like, I know what I'm getting going into this, but also there's no problem with that. It's like picking up, I don't know, a Tom Clancy book. You know exactly what you're getting every single time. Or a John Grisham. I think John Grisham might be a better comparison. But you pick up a John Grisham book, you're going to get a legal thriller. That's what you're getting. You knew this because you bought a John Grisham. You play a Golden Yoshi hack, well, you're going to get some number of levels that have weird gimmicks, followed by a level that uses all of those gimmicks in another interesting way. I have no qualms with this setup. At all. I need to find a number. I completely forgot about numbers. Let's see if this should take me to the next area. We need to find numbers. Said 8. Did you say 1 each level? Let me look real quick. I want to make sure I have the message completely correct before I mess up. I think there's probably going to be 8 exits. Which would make sense because it's 8. No, it's 10 exits. That makes no sense. Scavenger hunt. In each of the upcoming areas, I hit at least one part of it. At least. At least. Oh, he's sneaky. Yeah. He said at least. That's, sneaky. Alright, so what could this look like if we're looking for a number? Like, it could be some sort of counting thing. This might be a case where it's better for me just to continue on and then see a number that I found more easily in a later stage and then come back. Because, like, I don't know what form the number will take. Wait, I know this. Oh, it's part of a code, you're right. I assumed number. But since he said, and then enter this code, it's probably, like, directional. Alright, well, we'll come back. Ooh, banger track. When you collect at least 5 coins in the area, the water will completely drain. Use this to cause Cheep Cheeps. This will cause Cheep Cheeps to flop around. Okay. I see. So basically, I need to collect the coins in order to exit the level area. But I probably should have been smart about which ones I grab last. Which is to say, I've already hosed this horribly. I love this track so much. I remember, this was the original one, wasn't it? Or am I thinking of a different one? Now I don't even know. But we want you to be flopping. Floppity fish. Alright, I immediately got ready to do, like, some spin jumping nonsense. Important... Oh, there's no pipe there! So I'd say important general thing is if I see a pipe back, I really should do something about it, but I didn't. And there wasn't one anyway, so who cares? I should come at that from the right, I think. Yeah, this reminds me of Knit. Or not Knit, A Tale of a Dark Forest or something. Probably should have just played that. That would have been a good one. Probably would work on the Squiggle Box, too. I think it's a pretty oldish game. I was hanging out with Snyder yesterday. And, we were talking about Half-Life 2, and I'm like, I don't think that'd run on Windows 98. It totally would run on Windows 98, as it turns out. Which is a bit of a surprise. But it would. And especially would run on the Squiggle Box, because the Squiggle Box is pretty beefy for a Windows 98 machine. I do like the big, chunky dude. Okay. That's the end of the level. I'm bad at spotting these codes, apparently. Alright. Goodbye, fish. They say what to do? 2. Half-Life 1 would obviously run, but Half-Life 2 I wasn't sure about. Looked up Moby Games. The Squiggle Box meets the minimum requirements and apparently ran on Windows 98. Here you can spew magical swimming cows by pressing the R button. I'm going to read that again to make sure I understood that right. Here you can spew magical swimming cows by pressing the R button. They can swim in toxic water and help you cross safely. You can only have 3 cows on screen at a time. Press L to despawn one. The cows are a bit dopey. They will only swim in the water when you spawn them when facing the right. Spawn them when facing the left, they just drown. Ha ha! My toad! The big chunky guy blocking access was the code? Maybe. Maybe. Also, bye. I feel like I've gotten a Far Side joke. Oh, that's not... You know, the thing is, I was looking at those spiky things thinking I need to not touch those because they're spikes. And they're not. They're just background decoration. So I can take this a bit easier. The lilies, on the other hand, are not. Blocking access to the code. Ah. Well, we'll have to go back. You're right. I didn't even think about it. I had a surplus of blocks. I could have done almost anything there that would have helped. And I did not. Need to jump. I just can't seem to jump on things. See, that should be one of the ways that you manage to get a code, is by killing Toad. Yeah, you get a code by killing Toad. It rhymes. Apparently, my jump button does not love these mutant cows. Something about the aesthetics of this level just like, I don't know, reminds me of like some sort of like 90s Disney tie-in. I don't know why. I apparently just can't jump off cows. What? I know how dolphins work. This really shouldn't be causing you this much trouble. Okay, well, I just need to wait there. It used to be a website that was like really popular for downloading stuff. I want to say it was called Two Cows, but I might not be remembering right. Yeah, I swear I just cannot fall off of those. I have a mild idea. No, I'm not sure that's going to work. Right. That's just going to kill the cow. This kills the cow. Wait, I can just stand on them? Good luck with the rest of the hack. You're sleepy. Alright, well, sleep well, big brawler. See you next time. Get some good sleep. Okay, I want to just double check this, because I'm clearly not understanding this whole cow thing right. Can I stand on them? No. I swear I've never had this much trouble with regular old dolphins, but apparently mutant cows give me consternation. Like, I think they fall down quicker than dolphins, but maybe it's just all in my mind. Getting to think it's not all in my mind. But there's a certain part where you can still fall down adequately, and the rest of the time, the cow will mess you up. Cows and manatees. Very dangerous animals. You think they're all nice and peaceful, and then they mess you up. Not high noon. It's nigh hoon. Okay. Oh, it's these buggers. Oh. I should have kept that for the Panzer. Ah, nope, I should have done that. That, I think, is actually the thing I needed. Anyway. Does remind me I am very behind on YouTubery nonsense. Like, I'm pretty sure I could have like 60 things that could go out. That I just need to spend the time on. Part of why I'm trying to get things on that external hard drive is so that I can keep access to that, the whole set of VODs. What I've been doing, actually, has been copying over files on this external hard drive. Let me see how it's doing. Yeah, still says about 18 hours and still have 4.44 terabytes to go. But I can keep access to those when I leave to go to, for Thanksgiving. I cannot stay on the dang cow! But yeah, usually it's on this one machine that sits in the corner and used to be the main driver machine, but then it got flaky in different ways and now was been relegated to just, it serves files periodically when I remember to turn it on. And most of the time it's off because it doesn't come back up easy. You actually do have to do full reboots and things. So putting on the external drive, I can just plug the external drive in when I leave. And then... Knew it. I'll have access. I do see the cow. Code, part 3. Alright, cool. Let me plunk this in. I don't actually know what I currently have set up for Shotter, but I'll let you do it real quick. It'll take all of a minute. Except I'm not signed in over here, which is bad. Because I can't modify the sheet unless I'm logged in as me. And a differenter me. Oh, it's on Tweed right now? Yeah, I don't care. That's fine. Probably gonna delete that at some point. But it is confirmed that I missed the first two. I'll have to come back for that. That wasn't a nice spot to respawn me. Glad I kept the embiggening, though. Weird. Okay, we're doing this. I understand this. This is a mechanic I get. Aha! Midwade. I'm really bad at spawning cows in the correct direction. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense now, doesn't it? You punch cows in retrospect. I swear these behave differently than dolphins. I know intellectually they must just be friggin' dolphins, but somehow in my mind, they're not the same. There we go. Oh, there we go. On the cow. I'm certain I'm going to need to be big later. For some purpose. In fact... Nope, not there at least. Yeah, glad I didn't stick with that cow. That cow was not going anywhere good. Oh, good. More panzers. That was literally the thing I was trying to avoid. You just have to go down with the cow. There we go. That's what the captain does. He goes down with the cow. Did not anticipate that. else? What else? What else? Like I said, it's been a pretty slow couple days. We played a lot of pinball on Saturday. Went hung out with Snyder for a while and then played a bunch of pinball. To which I mean, like, I was still at the pinball place a few hours after closing. Ran into a dude I know. He was like, yeah, I know, I gotta get on some Dragon Fist. As I'm about to leave, he's like, Dragon Fist? I'm like, okay, fine. Ended up playing Dragon Fist and later went to the IHOP on Aurora at like 5 a.m. It was fun, but tiring. Got to see a sunrise. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Okay, there we go. Now we're back on track. I've made mistakes. I'm so close to something, I can feel it. This is not my level. I am bad at cow. I do like cow so much. I might try making the soup next time with beef stock, if it costs all the same, just for some fun. I think I've learned, maybe, what I'm supposed to do here. There we go. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Oh. Have some button switching. What we got here? Here, the state of the art, or the state of the P-switch will enable or disable certain buttons. When a P-switch is inactive, the A and B buttons will be disabled, but the up button will be enabled. However, when the P-switch is active, A and B will be enabled, but up will be disabled. Interesting. I can't jump, is really what this is telling me. What if the down button still works? No, the down button does not work. But I got the idea here. This is one that works for me. I know what I'm doing here. Much better than the cow level. Oh, because there is no cow level. Right. That's gonna respawn, but that's fine. Oh crap. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made again. Anyway, I keep hoping that the 48-hour stuff will show up before I do all my processing, because then I won't have to put in nearly as much work. But so far, no dice. Actually quite surprised. Kind of felt like it'd be wrapped up long by now. But something must be holding it up. I have no useful information as to what is holding it up, just that it's being held up. Okay, well, that didn't work the way I hoped it would. Right. On the bright side, I know what to do. Just need to always make sure not to press hold Y while falling here. The problem with such levels is it doesn't matter how much better you get at it. You still have to wait. Maybe a judge that hasn't been on site for a year. I mean, typically the judging stuff isn't done on site anyway, but through Discord, so that's where that would matter. There we go. I must be patient. I'm not sure why I thought that was a good idea. It's one of those things, though, when you're actually in one of the judging channels, you don't actually see... Oh, you know, what if I do this way? Let's not do that way. Yeah, that was fine. I could have just done that. I think I'm supposed to wait here. Ah, Pete's sake. My inability to remember that I need to be able to fall to hit the P-switch is not helping. Do. Okay. Bouncy saw check. One of these. Oh. That up pipe might hold a secret. That's a valid point. I'm doing a bad job about looking for secrets in this for some reason. It's been way too focused on the actual obstacles itself. Probably need to be smarter than that, though. But I am looking forward to CLDC. That's coming up soon. Or, well, the entry period has been happening for a while, and it closes in, like, a week. Be curious to see how much it, what kind of crop we get. Oddly enough, no. That appears to not have a secret in it. Maybe I missed the differenter pipe. Platformania. We'll go back and do secret searching after, just beating levels. Probably the smartest way to go. You can activate platforms here by throwing sprites on top of them. Interesting. That's a cool gimmick. Oh, right. I forgot what I was doing. Just like, I got the platform activated. Woo! Ooh. And that was good enough for me, briefly. I think I might want to reset that one. Nope, need to wait a little bit longer. I don't actually know this track. Like a Sid kind of feel. Maybe. But I can't prove it. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Right, you gotta keep in mind looking for secrets. Come on, Charlie. Goodbye, Charlie. This level's actually really high up. Something I noticed a minute ago. Oh, oops. So it's not impossible that there's a place where you, like, fall down and stuff happens. Come on, Charlie. Oh. That was weird. I think I need him. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. You can do it. No, you can't. Oh, this Charles. I probably need to do it while he's going. Yeah. Oh, no, not quite the same result, but I definitely need to hurry. Sooner I do it, the better. Charles. Oh, well, I think there's actually a platform here, so I can stand down here. Charlie. He's a character, ain't he? Maybe here? No. Good old Allermuller. Yeah, I don't know. I've only found one thing. Done a pretty lousy job here. Gotta go zoom zoom. Whenever you duck in this area, you move to the right super fast. Use this to clear gaps and avoid enemies. Hold the left button to brake. Oh goodness. So like even if I'm in the air? No. Okay, I understand this, I think. That is like overspeed, too. You're going way too fast. Also, this looks like Gamma V's work. Art-wise. I keep forgetting the stalactites. Or stalagmites. Neither of them happen to be dangerous. It's mean to have those and have your death blocks be these types of things here. Oh, those aren't spin jumpable. I learned. Oh, wait. Vroom. Yeah. Basically, this puts you in moving so fast you can't jump territory. And then I accidentally do a down input and get myself killed. Or is that well, it's toggleable. Huh. This implementation's just a bit weird to me. Still looking. Well, the intention of this is to make you do that. I guess I don't have to. Dang it. It's kind of hard. I'm not used to this speed. It's a speed that's not very common in SMW games. SMW fan games. SMW hack mods. SMW other things. There we go. Vroom! Okay. Actually got recommended a random I Want to Be the Guy fan game. Pointillism. I want pointillism or something. Which was fascinating. It was trying to be more of kind of an arty sort of I want to be the guy style game, which was at least an interesting kind of thing. And some of the levels were kind of cool looking, or did funny things. But basically, you were a pixel, and you had to jump between a lot of different needles. Like, everything was the good level design room. Which is to say, I don't foresee myself ever playing this, but I think the guy who I watched enjoyed it. It also took me a while to figure out how his editing worked. Because since he's just uploading his clears, but also leaving bits where he wanders around the overworld for no apparent reason, it was a bit odd. And then I got to the end, I'm like, oh, I get it. Because it literally said at the end that it took him like 7 hours to beat it. Which makes sense to me. But yeah, he would always like hit a save point and then seem to spontaneously combust somewhere else in the level, making me think like the game had something weird going on with it. But nope. That was just the way he edited. He just would edit to the nearest explosion. God darn it! This is one of those, like, why couldn't this been on R or L kind of things, right? Because, like, the down button sucks. It is way too easy on the SNES's control pad to enter in a random extra down press or something. Just because of how it works. Yeah, that setup was bad. I can understand if R and L were being used for other things and you wanted this mechanic still, but, like, that probably answers my own damn question, because then when we have the reprise, there's probably going to be some other mechanic that's going on, too, that uses RL. You can move there for a much longer pit than I thought you could. Okay. Yeah. Oh. There was something up there, wasn't there? Let's go to the men's room. It's a men's room red. Yeah, it's a bathroom. Oh, hey, bro, so listen. You know all those weird clouds that appeared all over the Mushroom Kingdom? I think I may have caused them. You see, I was super hungry today, so I stopped at Mondo Taco for lunch. They were their gargantuan burrito. Extra beans, extra queso, extra spicy. Sounds like a good bird to me. Well, it wasn't too long before I had to stop at this bathroom. After I did, that's when all those really crazy clouds appeared, and everything went haywire. Problem is, now the toilet's clogged and it won't flush. Good news is that if you go down to the sewers, you'll be able to find the turbo switch, which would clear out even the nastiest of clogs. The bad news is I tried going down the sewer, but got super scared and had to turn around. Could you do me a huge favor, bro, and go down to the sewer and hit the switch? I'm totally embarrassed by what I did, so you'd be a lifesaver. Alright. I need that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it sure was. How do I get that mushroom out? Is there something I'm really missing here? Like, those are all Sprite but not Mario blocks. I have one Sprite to play with, and then I need to... Like, that is the only thing I could think of. And then that didn't do anything. It's a very Kaizo-esque trick if this is what I'm supposed to do. The nice thing is that it's the shell that contains their souls, not the other parts of them. There's no way this is the thing that's expected of me, is there? What else is here? What other surface area do I have? I need a shell to do something to that item. Do R and L do something? I can spawn cows. Okay. I'm not super fast, so that's ah-ha-ha-ha. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Well played. Okay. Cool. I understand what... Well, wait, hold up. No, I don't apparently understand what I'm supposed to do here. Come on, lift it! Okay. So now we come over here. Pop that. Get hit. So now I have the ability to be on the small munchers. Lovely. Summon a cow. Remember that the cows are my least favorite of the levels, because there was, in fact, a cow level this time. Okay. Hop into him. Come around. This is gonna take a while, I can feel it. Okay, and then that's probably gonna kill it. This kills the cow. Now I have a more differenter cow further out. Thank you, kind cow. You may go down and rest now. Okay, now there's probably gonna be another gimmick around the munchers. I'm gonna hold on to this because I don't know yet. Apparently I need to get hurt still. That works. Alright, I still have access to cows. I was like, this is a big empty pit. What am I supposed to do here? It's all of them all at once. Nope. I was hoping for more there. Okay, cool. That actually worked out really well. Something inexplicably, I want to play Mario 2. Oh, interesting. It's not just the blocks that affect it. Let's see if I can just get a little respawn. I don't think I can. Wait. It takes a minute to rewire your brain towards, yes, I can jump on the munchers. Okay. Ditch this. Grab this. Hit that. Smack self. Cow, right. I was like, I need to shell jump. No, you don't. Oh, it's water. Alright. This is just a routing problem. I can solve routing problems. Ah, it's this now. Vroom. Ah, I also can't jump. Ah, I'm safe. Bye. Oh, I'm a moron. I need him. Or, you know, that I can't drop it that way. Okay, I get this. Just it took way too long to get it. Okay. That's mildly annoying. Okay, now we wait. I forgot the level. The level gimmick. Okay. Didn't want to mess that one up. Okay, now what? Oh, I can accelerate while butt sliding. Oh, this is awesome. Watch. Vroom! That was awesome. Mostly pointless, but completely awesome. Mayhaps even possibly rather rad. I'm dead. Whee! Well, yeah, I thought, oh yeah, I need to hold B for this to work. Whee! Probably shouldn't rush that one now that I look at it. Or I can. Okay. Mondo, Groovy, possibly Tubular. Any of those are possible. Honestly, that part there feels really fun. I could probably use the zoop move there, but I don't feel it. Wait, not touch. When it removes abilities, it takes some thinking sometimes to remember what to do so you don't mess it up. Also, I love the purple item box. Probably didn't mention it before, but it does look rather striking. One. That was weird how that worked. Okay. Guess I'm not really on the clock here for this one. Or I'll accidentally do that. We hit the switch. Bro, looks like you hit the wrong switch. Seems you hit the turn everything into dessert switch instead of the turbo switch. Are you sure there's another switch somewhere in the sewers? Well, in any case, I guess this isn't so bad. The end. Code part 8. So I have two of the parts. Yeah, I need to do better than that. Alright, well. Let's save and start looking for some parts. We know where the one is in this one. And I know what to do in this one. Makes it simple enough. I feel this background needs, like, the is it like a magic eye or something? Like, I feel it's missing something. Like, it needs some, like, HDMA wobble or something. You can move Toad like that? Well, that's awesome. I mean, I guess I know you could move Toad from other places using the cows, but still. Okay. This is just... Ow. This is just maths. It's one of my favorite really dumb Taskmaster thing was like, find out what's in this briefcase. And every single person approached it in a different way. Bob Mortimer was like, the number has to be written down somewhere in here and just happens to look in the right spot. And then, there's another guy who notices there's math on the board and does the math. He's like, it's just maths. This isn't hard. What did she do? One guy just straight up guessed. He happened to guess that there was frozen peas inside after guessing a number of things. And then, Noel Fielding just decided to smash it open with a hammer. Which I always appreciate as a method of solving problems. Okay, not what I was expecting to happen there. Alright. this is different than I expected. I expected I could use one of these blocks to do this. But apparently that's not an option. So let's try something else. I still die. Yeah, there's definitely a hole. Just not sure what to do with it. Okay, well, let's remove gravity. Not land on the urchin. It is spin jumpable, which is lovely. There's one of those cases we have to, like, hit it in exactly the right spot for it to go away. Or maybe I need to use the shell. Like, maybe the shell is the only viable option for this. And that's why he's here, perhaps? Because, like, I can completely ignore the level. You know what? That's probably it. I need the shell. It's like, what other reason would this Koopa, like, have a purpose here? Like, I don't have to interact with this Koopa at all to solve this level. Balls. Or, well, you know what? Can we just do this? Yeah, okay. Code part 2. Alright, cool. We found some. We're halfway there. Maybe. Alright, well, let's go back to the first level. We know from the way this is phrased that there has to be something. We also now know that it doesn't have to, like, look like a pipe or anything. It could just be a weird loading zone. So now I need to see anytime I'm off the screen, maybe? This is one of the problems that can happen with these Golden Yoshi ones, is when you need to go, like, find the code. You often are stuck at, like, a midpoint or something, and you may or may not have wanted to be at the midpoint. No, I didn't do it. I did it too late. Or maybe it's just a friggin' hole at some point that's, like, really easy to avoid, and you should just try landing in the hole. Just need to be patient. I just need to get down there and wait for a hammer that looks good without hitting him. See, like, that was a good hammer. There's also Wood Hammer, which I think is some sort of Pokemon move. Which reminds me, I was looking forward to playing more Pokemon. I need to schedule some with Matt or something. Contemplate adding a convenient side X to solve that kind of problem, but you think it'd be more trouble than it's worth? Probably. I don't like this one obstacle very much. But if you rush it correctly, it's not so bad. But yeah, it's a smallish problem in the grand scheme of things. This is actually trivially easy. You just run forward and then get hit by the right hammer. Not gonna require shell jumps. I keep looking up there thinking maybe I should shell jump up there, but that's not Golden Yoshi's style. I should be keeping an eye out for things that don't matter. I got lucky on that one. I was thinking, like, this pipe looks interesting, but I don't think there's any way for me to get into it. I feel like the first one of these should be easier to find. I'm just kind of dumb. Okay, not that. Just look carefully. I guess this is there in case you did not get hit earlier. Like, I don't really want to jump down every pit on the off chance that there's something there. I wonder if it's possible for me to get the Lakitu Cloud. Yeah, that's the midway. Retrieve shell to open pipe. I don't think there's a shell in the second half. I mean, I guess I could retrieve that shell, but I don't... Were those breakable blocks? They look weird, I'll grant you that. So maybe that's that. I don't think there's any way to get Lakitu's Cloud in this first half, because there's no throwable objects. Or Yoshi, or whatever else. Because, like, even if I stomp on him, I can't actually take him out. But that doesn't give you the access to Cloud. You need to do it via throw an item or Yoshi. That wasn't smart. So I guess the shell thing might be the ticket. These blocks don't look like they're breakable. Yeah, I'm not seeing any either. I'm thinking you're probably right about the shell. It's just those blocks are weird looking and don't look destructible to me. But it's all very possible that they are. All part of Lakitu's master plan. Alright, we're gonna take that. Remember how we did this part. A little bit late. Fiddly, but I gotta admit that setup is kind of cool. I could probably keep this shell throughout a good chunk of the level if I wanted to. Oh, well, that's fine. Actually, yeah, I can keep this shell easy. Because, like, I could just do this. And then despawn it, and then come back, respawn it, and now I have the shell. That's bad. But I can keep that shell. Like, we've proven this now. And that makes it easier than getting back the red shell later. I also realized I could just do this the same way too. Works just as well. Just need to drop this shell somewhere where I can retrieve it. Like right here. I made this way more complicated than it has to be. We gotta respawn the red Koopa? Yeah, I could do that. But I figured out this trick, and now I'm happy with it. I also forgot I could just get hurt by touching the Koopa as opposed to kicking a shell into myself, so I was making it way more complicated than it needed to be. But either way, it's just the standard way. You have a shell, you just feel more comfortable that you have a shell. Alright, maybe we'll hit the Koopa. Okay. That'd be bonk. And then... need to get hit by the Koopa before jumping on that. That was the key. Okay. Thump. Get hit. Grab shell. Do not waste shell. Doing dumb things. Shell not having been wasted. Okay, so now we politely drop the shell. Get hit. We can take our shell and do whatever we want now. The grand question is will this break? No, it does not. Are these spin jumpable? Are they grabbable? No. Can I spawn a cow? No. Like, that pipe is the only thing I've seen that looks like surface area that was exploitable. And I don't think I can actually get into it. Well, I don't know what to do with this one. I'll come back to it. Let's try a different level. Like, we got the one in the coins. We assumingly got the one in Bovine Blitz. Corner clip. I don't think that's intended. It would be kind of funny to have a, like, what is that thing? The tool-assisted required nonsense in a regular old hack to find. Oh, right. No, I don't need to worry about that. For some reason, I was worried about, like, rapid acceleration, and that's not how this level works. I just assumed that'd be a Tasser's trick, and it would be unnecessary for such things. I was worried I'd rapidly accelerate thanks to the downing. Well, okay, so this level doesn't give an awful lot of potential off-ramps for secrets. Because typically, after you do a thing, it pushes you back. Like, you basically can never go back afterwards, which is interesting. But would be a totally in-character thing. Like, put, I don't know, one of those P-switch doors somewhere. Let's check out the other half. That up pipe definitely felt like the most likely thing, but I tried it a good number of times. Like, that up pipe wanted to be up piped. It didn't want to be up piped for me. This be tricky. What's interesting, of course, about your, even with the inability to jump, you still can do regrabs. That wasn't taken away from me. Like, that is not going to work. Guarantees I can't go back. Need P-speed for it? Yeah, it makes it even less likely. Like, it might be possible to get P-speed and be up there, but it's not something I can do. And it's not something that should be expected of you to beat a standard hack. Where could it be? Like, there's not a lot of surface area to work with here. Like, I was hoping to see like a pipe or something that'd be really hard to get to, and then I'm not seeing anything. You know what I'm thinking, maybe? Maybe at the very first P-switch, if I go back, there's a door, like right by Toad or something. Because that's something I didn't try. And that's what I feel like how you would hide a secret on this level, is there would be a P-switch door. Just in a spot you wouldn't expect. And because the only way back is forward, we now have to beat the level again. This might have been why it took me so long to moderate some of the other ones I've done. Okay. Run under that. Bowser statue, Bowser statue. Hang out. Ow. Nose is itching. Still itching. Alright. Feels weird, man. Debating what I want to do tomorrow if I'm going to stream. Maybe I'll do 7 days a stranger or something. Or 7 days a skeptic. And go find a copy of 4 minutes of fart just to demonstrate, for the sake of argument, what this is. How am I missing that? Like, those things' hitboxes are not hard to hit. I like the abstractness of this background. I feel like it is like SNES art from an actual game that's been ripped, but I couldn't tell you what game. Like, you're looking at, like, a lot of random ribbons, maybe? Yeah, that seemed easier than doing what it wanted me to do. Okay. So, the beginning. No. Okay, where else would this apply? Where I could go backwards after hitting a P-switch and maybe see something interesting. I think this is the only spot where you can actually do that. All other spots, if you go back afterwards, you can't because you're immediately blocked. But, like, yeah, I can't do that. Maybe up there? Maybe up there with one of those? Like, if I ride one of those thwomps all the way to the top? Like, I'm just not seeing a lot of, like, reasonable things to do. Okay, there we go. I needed to re-grab that a lot quicker if I wanted to do that without jumping. But yeah, it's suspicious that those guys are kind of walled off. Like, that is weird when you consider, like, right here we have a thwomp that's just literally on the ceiling. The other ones were in a different, more different kind of spot. A little bit too early. Anyway. But yeah, considering things I want to do, other than the SGQ thing, I probably need to just, like, get that squared away pretty quick. Because I fly out on Wednesday. Assuming airports are back to normal, hopefully. Or my flight isn't affected, at least. Like, this is odd design. Nope. Thought maybe one of those would behave as an up pipe. We'll try the other one, in which case I am now out of ideas. Glad I got the cow one. We need to, like, grab the readme and see if there's any hints. It's like, the only ones I found were the more obvious ones. No dice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with this yet. Oh, this one. Yeah, I think what's going on here is there's probably, like, something to do with the height. Because, like, the level takes you really high up really quickly. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's, like, something lower down. Like, if I take this platform and ride it or something. Yeah. But I think it's going to be a trick like that, if it makes sense. I probably should check the readme at this point to see if there are any hints. Like, we give him a lot of these. Anything up here? Nope. Bye. Oh, hello, Charlie. Alright, now what then? Oop. That feels really good when you do it. Like, I'm just looking for any sort of useful tell that I'm getting something right, you know? The other things we found had usable tells. And yeah, I didn't grab that on purpose, because I'm still not 100% sure. Like, maybe that's a sign? We'll grab that to try this. Because, like, otherwise, those guys are kind of superfluous. They're, like, a mild impediment at best. Alright. Like I said, mild impediment. I do like this, how he does the jump. Let's ride this up and down a little bit and see if maybe we spy something. No. Might be too big brain for me. Yeah, that's the top of the screen. I was hoping that maybe that would reveal something down there, but no. He fell through it. And then I despawned him. I'm very good at doing the wrong thing in this stage. Charlie! Can I just do this? Does that get him to... Yeah. What I thought was that on top of this box, maybe. Like, is this one of those cases where, like, I would be immensely disappointed when I'm gonna find this at the end of this? Because, like, I'm looking at the very edges of the screen and everything, and I am not seeing anything. Oh. No. My thought maybe is that it continued scrolling afterwards. It was worth looking. Brilliant. BS menu X, Lotus backgrounds, lots of boxes here, abstract category graphics. This is BS menu 1. Interesting. Alright, let's download and see if there's a README. I apparently am dumb. CD temp. Thankfully, they haven't blocked WUG yet. Pack 8 release. It's just the BPS. There are no hints. Lunar Magic, very possibly. Like, I am definitely, like, confused. It's just possible that maybe these are just really... It's either they're really clever or they're really obtuse. I definitely run into cases when playing a few Golden Yoshi hacks where it's been obtuse enough. But also, like, anything could be signal. I think I'll take one more lap through the penultimate level. And we'll see. Okay, that's solid. I love that I've devised this way to be lazy with them all. Funny enough... Oh, whoops. Something brand new just came in waiting, that's a troll hack. Kushichi News had Lunar Magic hacks called Sorry Nonser. I saw that in the queue and thought briefly about picking it up for moderation, but I figured I'd finish my other one first. Because I'd still need to sit down and do the work for that. I've been lazy. Tomorrow I need to put work into work and a couple other small things. Like, I found, like, my screenshot for the swapper, and I just need to do the mild photoshopping for it. Was actually thinking, you know what would make the most sense for me to do, since I don't really care for Pinna, would be to actually, like, switch to a very old Photoshop. Because I'm like, I don't need that many fancy features. I just need something that effing works and doesn't crash and doesn't cause all sorts of weird stuff to happen. So I could just put an old version of Photoshop on my computer and be pretty happy that way. When is the second code part 2? You're gonna be second level? Or last level, yeah. It'll get rejected when you put a comment because the credits is stuck. Nah. Not terribly surprising. I'm betting it's a Timmy hack. But I already have one Timmy hack I need to finish up moderating for, so... You can go... Yes, I got one! Alright, 4 out of 8. I believe your theory is correct, Kappa, based upon this alone. Past the exit, yep. Something worth trying in a couple other spots now, because it was something I hadn't tried before. It's the easiest one to do that on. See, this one's still at the midway. Yeah, we should be able to do this one quick at least. Plus or minus a few things. Here I almost feel like it should be hidden up in the sky. Just gotta be patient. I cannot wait to have patience. Patience is a wonderful thing. Just despawn it. Bring it back. Not hard. Let's see if we can jump over this one. No. Okay. Well, that wasn't on that one. Not terribly unexpected. I don't think I can jump past on button switching. The way that was set up, I definitely walked all the way to the wall, so that doesn't help there. Platformania, I jumped past the exit and I didn't help. So the only other one to be looking for something would be men's room. Like, it would be funny to have it, like, right here, like, past Luigi, or maybe, like, talk to Luigi one more time. No. That's also a possibility, is maybe talk to some of the NPCs more than once and see if they do something different. This first part was far too big-brained. Far, far too big-brained. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's some spot I can reach with the cows that I hadn't considered before. Gah. You do not make it easy, cow. Boing. Oh yeah, this is now superfluous. Is there anything I could use that... Well... Oh, right, you can't cow the other direction. That would be a hell of a punchline. Here's what I was thinking. I'm not sure it makes sense. So here's what I would do, is use the springboard, like, right here to get up there. Theoretically, I could use a shell jump by doing the weird shell maneuver I managed to come up with. But I don't love that idea either. Okay. Maybe... Oh. It could be the same kind of thing where I can use the I can get into the pipe, avoiding the Panzer. I remember if I tried this. That pipe is not operable. Goodbye, cows. Can I mean, no, this thing doesn't have any physics. Oh, wait, I'm moving it. I'm moving it slightly. Oh, look at this. I'm moving the object. Oh, yeah, no. I'm gonna destroy my mushroom in the process, but I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Look at him go! I may not be able to solve the problem at hand, but I sure have made a worse problem for myself. Well, that was fun. The classic solution of messing it up. Is there any way I could get up here? I don't think there is. No, there's no gravy. Okay, pick you up. Then remember that I have cows. Over here. Nah. Well, maybe. More momentum. I don't think it's in this room. Or if it is, I am still completely and utterly confused. And this room was pretty empty. Can I swim under? Is there anything else I could do here? It's a 100% routing problem. Okay. I'm feeling dumb. Right, this was, I think, the last section before we got to the switch. Then you start looking for a switch. Friggin' footballs. It starts with a blue mini attack. Well, supposing there's none in the neighborhood. I'm hosed still. Okay. I don't know why I did that. What's up, Groovy Gadget? How you doing? We're trying to find a secret code. It was long foretold, but I don't know why I waited. But having a lot of difficulty finding it. I've got about half of it. I'm missing a lot. There's 8 parts, and I think I have 4-ish. For Pete's sake, I keep doing that. I don't want to rush forward off of that. I just want to land on him. Or land in him. Yeah, that was totally the option. And just contemplating what to do. Still got a week until I'm flying away. Figure out what things we can actually get done. If CLDC, if the batch comes in on... That worked. Oh, that worked! If the batch of BPSs comes in early enough, theoretically, I can do that. Okay, one dumb idea. Gonna play Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, nice. This area would be difficult to find a downpipe. I had an idea, it just didn't work. I can't. I thought I might be able to stomp him. But no. He spawned. Ah, crap. Yeah, aren't those games like really big for 100% completion? Like 255 Octorok husks or whatever. Also, don't quote me on anything relating to Zelda. I don't know anything. The Koroks. There we go. I was trying to think if any Zelda monster I could come up with, and Octorok's the only one because I'm so hungry I could eat an Octorok! You know, because... CDI Zelda. I still have Squiggles as CDI. I could play a CDI Zelda if I so wanted to. Guess what I don't want to do? I got my fill of the CDI playing Hotel Mario a couple years back. Which went okay to the point where it crashed. Which, to be fair, I'd already stopped playing at that point, and then the game just decided to freeze, or just to crash and go back to the title screen. I suspect because the disc itself had some scratches. Not because of the innate flakiness of the machine, but I could be wrong. The 3DO was definitely flakier. Whee! But when I tried, like, some burnt discs for that, it worked out fine. Or did I play a burnt disc on that? I did. It was the Flowers of Robert Mapplethorpe. That's the only disc I ever burned and played on the CDI. I did play a couple other random things, because Squiggles had, like, a thing, and I got him the Treasures of the Smithsonian as a gag when I went to the Portland Game Show in, like, 23. I regret not buying the Dreamcast keyboard. There was one there. I could have had it for not that much. It's a weird game show because, like, unlike most game shows, it's mostly a big swap meet. Like, most of the shows I've been to, there are things to buy. There's occasionally things to buy, not often. Like, the Tacoma game show has basically nothing. Unless you really want to buy, like, pieces for a pinball machine, in which case, yeah, I know it's great. But if you're not looking to buy a pinball machine or parts thereof, it's not quite as good of an experience for purchasing things. Okay, here's what a Switch was. Nope. Yep, that's the same message. Okay, aside from talking to the other Toads, I don't have a good idea of how to get this. I'm going to try that in a couple of the spots where I don't know what to do. I'm just going to talk to the Toads more than once and see if maybe that just takes you to a room. Because that's, I think, would be a way to hide something. But otherwise, it might be Lunar Magic time. Like, I'm out of ideas. I do wonder if it's going to be, oh, I feel so dumb, or, oh, this actually made sense, and I was an idiot. Nope. Okay. These two I have the clues in. Actually, I had the clue in the other one, too. Forgot about that. Didn't need to check that one. Nope. Alright, well, I am stumped. Conveniently, we have Lunar Magic. Open ROM, go to Z, go to temp, that's users, go to temp. This is hack 8. I do not care about the headers. I'm looking at level 105. What, seriously? Okay. Looks like maybe I just need to fall down the pit in that Lakitu area. Based upon what I'm seeing here. I don't see any reason why I would do that. But it's not hard to get back to, so... Like, is it this? No. What am I even looking at? Oh, the Treasures of Rudera. I've heard of that game. Exit to 28. Like... Ooh. I'm not seeing any objects that do anything like that. Like... Nothing looks like a pipe. There's nothing hidden in there. I just see the exit. It's the only room where it could be. It's one of these two. Control A selects all tiles. Is that... Oh, I should do that. I should do that. Like, the only thing I can think of that makes sense is this is a pipe. It's not a pipe. It's the tyranny of images. Control A. Not really seeing anything. Swim? Well, I can see that there's like 3 of these blocks, the cement blocks up there. And they're the same as the cement blocks that are protecting the other pipe. Completely blank tiles, completely blank tiles. Mario can stand on this, Mario can stand on this, Mario can stand on this. Actually, I wonder, from the midway, can I just go back? But, like, that's the only spot where there could be something. Pretty explicit in Lunar Magic. Haven't looked at what that specific room is. Okay, we're gonna try something. We're gonna forget the key concept of this level. But, like... I'm not seeing anything. Like the other parts, at least, there was some reason to do what I did. Or a possibility of mucking around and ending up doing what I did. Like, oh, you piece of work, you. Alright, well played. There was no way I was going to do that on accident. But that works. Alright, that's 5 pieces. Progress indeed. Progress indeed. Alright. Which one are we missing? We have one. I need to sort these in my spreadsheet really quick. Just get these back to order. And then 2, just swap these around. Put 8 at the end. It's going to confuse my spreadsheet until I fix the numbers, but whatever. Part 2, part 3, we'll put part 4 there, part... Okay. There we go. So now I've got them in order-ish. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're missing these two. Button switching and Platformania. No. What do you... For fuck's sake. It was the pipe. I don't know why it didn't work every time I tried it, but it was the pipe. It didn't surprise me that all of these, like, abstract ones are from BS, because, like, you didn't really need a background that made a lot of sense when you're on a lot of these, like, loading screens and whatnot. I swear I did this. Okay. I don't know why this particular gimmick really throws me for a loop, but I have a very hard time. Just remembering I need to do the thing. Especially that one spot. As part of making soup, I made a lot of bacon. Oven bacon. Because it's more convenient and less splattery than, like, frying your bacon. Marginally healthier, I suppose, because, like, an awful lot of the fat doesn't end up back in the bacon. Drips off. But it's not nearly as fast. Thanks for good luck. How you doing, Curtis? Doesn't work. This up pipe is clearly the thing. But I can't up pipe it. I checked. It's definitely this pipe. There's an exit. Good waking up and smelling coffee. That's the only screen exit that exists in this entire level. Go on, waking up. Yeah, I checked. It's weirdly on a screen boundary, which I don't love. One of those, I definitely would have done this myself that way, but putting the exits on both sides certainly helps. But yeah, it definitely says exit-enabled pipe. The right tile of an exit-enabled vertical pipe. The left tile of an exit-enabled vertical pipe. How goes this? Pretty good. Basically, we're at a point where we're looking for a few remaining, like, secret button combinations. Alright, I forget what they're doing. And some of them came relatively quickly, a couple of them have been more obscure. This one in particular... I understand now. I understand now. The up button is not enabled. Up throw it and possibly press it while falling. Hopefully she get... Yeah. No, it was simpler than that. Just required being marginally less dumb. Plug that in the right spot. What level? What's the next one? Yeah, let's get out of here. 101. Like, I swear this one is just gonna be falling in the right spot. There's a hidden block. I swear I did everything but touch that one. Oh well. Yeah. Yep, it is. It was surprisingly devious. I definitely mucked that up. That's smarter. That's one where I'm not even really mad about it. Like, I feel like that was perfectly reasonable, and I just missed the boat on it. Like, why didn't the up pipe work? Oh, it's an up pipe. It's unpredictable. Well, yeah, of course it is, because that button doesn't work. Either way, this one's short enough that I'm, like, not gonna be that much complaining about having to redo it. Like, this is the only really tricky obstacle, is getting the timing right on that one. Fine, there's a thing in, like, half a second. Double check. No, it's not this one. It's the next one that looks kind of like this. Past the midway. I don't know why I feel the need to do that. I don't think it makes a difference, but I think it's fun. Up only working when the piece switches off. That's exactly it. Like, it's a smart trick. Like I said, I just missed the boat on it. Ow, whoops. There's something really funny about despawning a platform like that. It's like, bye, Charlie. I swear I jumped around here, but I guess I didn't jump around here good enough. Because that's what you needed. That was a little more annoying, but whatever. And I'm really glad I implemented this. It makes doing this very easy. That's part 5. Alright, part 7 is the last one. So we got that. For some reason the Mario Sprint looks fucked up in Lunar Magic. I wonder what the deal with that is. Right, I was going to look up what the number was for this. It is 2. Well, clearly, yeah, that goes to 2E. There's no question about that. It is that... Oh, there's a mother friggin'... Like, I think my main problem with this is most of the hidden secrets are literally just like, here is a Kaizo block that you didn't notice. That's what this one is. I looked at that pipe and thought for the longest time, yeah, I want in that pipe, but didn't see a way to do it because I wanted to, like, manipulate it with cows. But no, there's just a block. An invisible block. That's gonna die. Still say these cows look like Farside cows for some reason to me. I fully acknowledge there's no reason for them to look like Farside cows in the game. But... I do like the Far Side. I enjoy it as a comic. Used to enjoy, like, going around Father's workplace and seeing them posted in places. Same deal with, like, Dilbert and whatnot at Microsoft. Yeah, it's that. Oh, right, I needed to kill it, though. There's no way to enter this pipe with this thing alive. No, that's a different switch. Let's use the different switch. Hooray! You unclogged that nasty toilet and brought the Mushroom Kingdom back to normal. Princess Peach is throwing a celebration at her castle. Go on! This is not what I was expecting. Thank you so much, Mario, for saving the Mushroom Kingdom. Please enjoy the party. I've invited some of my friends from outside the kingdom. Are your friends all balloons? Hurdy-gurdy. I thought it'd be the Swedish Chef, but I'm happy that it is. Oh! Fun fact, in The Simpsons scripts, it's never expressed as dough. It's always annoyed grunt. Great job and save the Mushroom Kingdom. Here's a coupon for a free McFlurry. Disclaimer, McFlurry machine unlikely to work during your visit. I was gonna make that joke. Let's also have some Duff beer. Wait, is that it? Nope, there's more. The end! Part 7. Alright, now we have the code, and I've officially beaten the game. I thought the candy cane version was a little bit BS of an ending, so... Probably contributes another number. Let's move everything back to the front now that I can see these things. Ronald McDonald. Yeah, there's an old article I wish I could read again about, what was it? Shamrock Shakes, but that website doesn't work anymore. Okay, here we go. Left, right, up. Down, down, left. Right, down, up. Left, left, down. Down, up, up. Right, down, left. Down, right, up. Right, right, left. Okay, apparently I didn't input it well enough. Okay, left, right, up. Down, down, left. Right, down, up. Left, left, down. Down, up, up. Right, down, left. Down, right, up. Right, right, left. Well, that sucks. Don't I have them in the wrong order? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Have good luck with McDonald's ice cream sometimes. I never go to McDonald's, so I never know. We'll come back. And it does the thing. Left, right, up. Down, down, left. Right, down, up. Left, left, down. Down, up, up. Yep, music's still fast. It's one of those things I would note on the moderation thing if I was doing it, but... You had to do it from start. You couldn't do it if you'd already been in the room. Alright, hopefully that stops. Eventually. In case I need to restart so we get the tempo to reset. Yeah, this is fast. Let's just reset. Do a quick loop. Okay, now the music is better. Hello, Mario. Welcome to my Marathon Challenge. Hack Marathon Challenge. I set a bunch of new challenges here using the gimmicks from the past 7 mainline hacks. Oh my! Good luck. There's a reward in store for you if you complete the challenge. Alright. I don't remember enough of the old hacks. This gimmick is from Hack. When you move to the top or the bottom of the screen, you'll warp to the opposite side. Applies the sprites to. Okay. I get this. I understand this. I can work with this. He said as he died. Help your brother real quick. Moving a lot of snow since got some snow in Michigan. Lots of it. Yeah, I saw that like there's supposed to be bonkers weather this week. Like wintry weather. In places like Chicago. And of course Michigan. And I know how bad it can... Or how bad they can get in Michigan. With the, like the sleet and whatnot. Ain't nobody want to go out in freezing rain. Hey, I got the P-switch jump. Oh. That was an option. Oh, well that's useful information. I hope I don't need that shell. Is that a lot in Chicago? Yeah, I believe it. Like I said, weather here's been pretty decent. We had some nice sun the other day. Beautiful sunset, actually. I should post that to Discord. Since I was up very, very late Saturday morning, or Saturday night. End up seeing the sunset. It was actually quite picturesque. I had to stop and take a picture. Literally, because I was getting a ride home and dude wanted to stop and take a picture. Which is fine. Like, it was worth it. It was a beautiful sunset. Or sunrise. very red. Come on. There we go. Hopefully I don't have to restart rooms. This gimmick is from Hack 2. Each jump in this area will cost you 1 coins. Use your jumps wisely. I'm familiar with this gimmick. Apparently not familiar enough. Please don't make me go back to section 1. Thank you. It is a nice track. Okay. Luck. Pure effing luck. I want a little bit of cyclones. Next time I build the squiggle box, I need to see if I can get cyclones to work. What's up, Mole? 1, 2, 3. Use some fast accordion blocks. Balls. You know, I have Pat CDR Banger, but what I really should do is find a way to make Pat Jam work. I need to fill in some more emotes, is what I really need to do. Been lazy on that one. I also need to message the emote guy who made a couple of my emotes. See if he can find the PSD files. Photoshop, yeah. Because, like, I still want to make stickers. Because that would be fun. I mean, if you look at my emotes, I have Pat CDR Banger, but it's... You know what it is. It's not brilliant. Yeah, I needed that jump. Oh well. It's a learning exercise. Just wish so many of these didn't require waiting. Or at least the way I'm doing them presently. When I'm gonna get to the parts I might actually recognize. Because I know I didn't play hacks like 1 through 5 or whatever, but I did think I did play hack 7, maybe. Right, just run for it. Now we wait. Oh, we have to... I made that a lot easier on my own. Alright. Gimmick is from Hack 3. Here, you'll continuously switch between small and big state. The fragile stone blocks will shatter when you stand on them while big. Continuously? Ah. I understand. Is that a monster? It's a monster. It's a laser. It's a laser. It's a laser. It's a laser. I like this gimmick. Okay. Wait. Go. Go. Wait. Go. I stood there for like half a second, and that was dumb, but it worked out. That was easy. That section worked for me. Alright, what's next? This gimmick is from Hack 4. Each time you leave the ground, you can jump on the air up to 3 times. I see. I need to wait. Okay. But I get it. I get it. That's what makes sense to me. Okay, I need to do that way better, apparently. There we go. Okay, not motor skills jumps, though. Just regular old jumps. I can't switch in midair the type of jump that I want to do. It's important to check that kind of thing, by the way. Like, if it was motor skills jumps, that definitely changes how one would want to approach the various obstacles. It's like, I'm so smart, I'm going to let it relax and go all the way down, but no. I'm already late. Anyway. Oh, no, not again. Quad jump, man? Only... He set up to 3. I mean, I guess I could jump and then get one more jump, but I have to fall off here. That timing is annoying. I swear, this is going to kill me more than anything else in the rest of the level if I just remember to, you know, relax. Relax. Don't do it. See? Just had to relax. Okay, that's not for grabbing, that's for hitting immediately. That's what they want me to do there. It's gotta be right at the bottom. We're gonna have to wait the whole effing cycle. Please? No, I needed to jump on it. Math is straightforward. 1 mid-air jump equals double jump. 3 mid-air jumps equal quadruple jump, yeah? No, it makes sense. It's one of those, like, numbers things, right? It's like a 300% increase means you have 400%. Not 300%. Because you have to count the original 100% in there. Because percentages add up to 100. We had a question on an exam when I was a TA. And you only really... You had, like, 4 equations and... You had, like, 3 equations and 5 unknowns. And part of the problem was you were allowed to sort of, like, make up one of the numbers. Whatever. But one of the equations that we assumed you'd just be able to implicitly know was that percentages add up to 100. Why did that work? The P-switch refreshed my jumps. But my friend, he even went and asked my friends, like, I'm missing something about this question. He's like, no, you'll get it. It's okay. Yeah, he just did not remember the percentages add up to 100. As with a great number of things in life, we still give him shit over it. The other key thing here is you need to... Gotta be on a downswing. There we go. Hack 5, baby. Gimmick is from Hack 5. These purple blocks are super sticky. As long as you're holding B while touching them, you'll stick to them. Sprites too. If you continue holding B while moving off the ledge, you get a small boost. We did this in the Halloween or the Thanksgiving hack. That's different. I was like, we just did this. We weren't playing a numbered hack. You got a lot of flame in there. Flame on! Flame on! Them on roast beef? Oh, balls. I don't know what to do with that fella there. Yeah, I'm gonna have lunch with him on Thursday. That's the plan. And try to get some coding done with Snyder. We have like a small project we wanted to work on together just to like practice more programming, but we'll see. I like the idea of it. We'll see if we actually execute. We were having trouble last time because like what we really want to do is create a 3D surface and draw something from C#. Because like every year we do visualization and stuff for ICFP. What was I thinking? Can I can't spin jump. Okay, cool. He didn't say I could, so I didn't think that I could, but I can, and that does change the calculus of things a little bit. Ah. But yeah, we were having trouble getting ourselves a 3D surface to scribble on. Because we wanted to do an OpenGL, and then we found some OpenGL bindings. The only problem is that my video card's too old to use them, for some reason. I managed to edit a local version, and it would end up working. And it was because we dropped out one of the specific features that it was trying to use. I went and modified the code, and it fixed it, and someone actually remarked on one of the GitHub issues about it. Apparently, while I used to be able to do this in one fell swoop, I no longer can. The timing of the lotuses must have changed. To deal with the lotus, I'd rather not have to deal with baseballs. But anyway, I was thinking maybe we'll try to use RaiseLib, because that looks multi-platform and cool, and I don't know. I want to do some more reading into it. But if it opens a context we can scribble on, I'll be happy. Otherwise, maybe we'll work on like some parsing parts of the project. And just like use WinForms drawing. Made it back? Nice. How was the snow? I'm stuck right here because I keep making the same dumb mistake over and over. Okay, cool. Now we... Eh? I thought he would stick. Weird. So, oh. Not too bad. Nice. Glad to hear it went well. Last time I shoveled snow, it did not go well for me. I did it wrong, and my back was killing me for like 3 days. I'm going too fast. Excuse me if I go too fast, but the sons of his opponents wish that he was their dad. Ate opponent's brains and invented cocaine. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Washington, Washington. 6'20", made of radiation. The present beware, the future beware. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. In all honesty, George Washington probably would have hated that song. Apparently, he didn't care much for his deification. Or at least so say the stonemasons when I went to the tour of the stonemasons thing monument in DC, well, Virginia. I'd seen it driving past a number of times. I'm like, that looks interesting. We should go and find out what's up. So we went and like actually took the tour and got to learn what the deal with the stonemasons is. And damn, there's a lot of stonemasons, or types of stonemason. Who's George Washington? Never heard Washington song? It's one of the best things on the internet. But basically it's a song about how awesome George Washington is while giving rather fictional examples of things that he had accomplished. And yeah, since the Masons were a thing in that era, George Washington was a Mason. And that specific temple was the one that he would do Masonic things at. They've got some pictures of him. There's a rather unflattering one, to be honest. But it was the one he wanted if they were going to hang one up. He wanted one that was not one that made him look like a Greek god. There were a surprising number of those. Do the Google. Ah, yeah, if you can't find it. I think it's by the guy who did China, Illinois, but the name escapes me. Pack 6, this guy's here is Weaselton. As you can see, he's running around like a lunatic. He'll follow you. Guide him out to the end of the area. Watch out. Enemies can knock him clear out of their way. Is this the one I actually did play? I swear I remember this guy. Nope. Pack 6, maybe. Clear any obstacles out of his way and use parts of the environment to guide him along. I swear I've seen this guy. Alright, well that was fun. And then I need to place that there so that he jumps. And then I need to place this here so that he jumps. Then I need to kill this guy. You know, I kind of think that what I may want to do is, like, clear the way before even letting him out. Like, otherwise, it's just a matter of doing things right. I'll need to leave him. These I can hit in advance. And yeah, okay. He has to get to the end of the level, otherwise he won't succeed. This is fine. Let's see if my cheese works here. You're free, my Weasley brother. I'd make a Harry Potter joke, but I don't want to. Did play... Oh, balls. Did play Oh Balls recently. Oh, he has to go all the... Okay, so I shouldn't break either of those blocks. Bump. Alright, let's try to do this straight. Instead of, like, cheesing it all up. That will be more fun if I do. I do think that there's more than enough latitude given to make it not that difficult. Okay. Then we get our moly friend. There we go. And he won't despawn. I'm gonna guess the level is I guess, yeah. You would just need to be within there. It's a very slow cheese. You've made it to the final challenge! This gimmick is from Hack 7, the one I played. When you run at max speed, you'll be invincible. Alright. Simple enough. Star blocks are something of an indication, I suppose. Ha ha ha! Well played. Good luck, Hack between 7 and 9. Thank you. How you doing, Random? Random type. Perfect. I walked into that. Do. Hi, Charlie. Goodbye, Charlie. Random's fine? Okay. I wasn't sure, and I wanted to hedge my bets. Alright, well, maybe I can still swing this. Ha ha ha! Kaizo Trickery wins again. It's close. I can live with it myself. Oop. And Charlie. Go with RT. Or I can try to remember that. That's much easier than using the shell jump. Oh yeah, I messed that up. I think... Yeah, I had confidence. Not enough confidence. Really no confidence after that. Really wish I didn't kill the Charlie here. Because he's not going to just run off the end by himself. Washington songs. Oh, it's so great. 8 stories tall, made of radiation. The present beware, the future beware. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. It just gets more ridiculous as it goes on. It does kind of peter out at the end, but honestly, you've already had such a good trip with the Washington songs that really matter. I hesitated. He who hesitates in a level like this is just dead. Yeah, when I mentioned this to Hawaluta a while ago, I'm like, my favorite thing that dude, I think I said be aggressive, like, be aggressive. And apparently he had another song about that, which is about like a D&D tournament. Which was actually pretty cool, the song. And Quiblo. Of course, Quiblo. Almost got me there, but then you didn't. Thank you. Oh, that's the end of the level. That was a good level. I enjoyed that. I didn't expect to be Hack Marathon, but it truly was. Is it? Same music. Wait, what? Congratulations on beating Hack 8. You have won a state-of-the-art jukebox. Press up or down on the jukebox to cycle through the music tracks using this hack. The credits are up ahead. Choose whatever track you'd like to view them. Alright, let's see what our options are. Now. Yeah, this is good. Lunar Magic by Fusoya. Graphics, Ampersand, Minorakun, Blizzard Buffalo, Binobi, ECS, 0.98. Flagpole 1-up. Gamma V, Glitch Grk 01. Harvest Fox, 96. Isotration. I wish there was Isohedron, but no. Hoopster. Ladida. Not Ladia. Link Storms. Majin. Matarizzle. Bine. MM102. Maltz. Nobody the Dragon and Russian Man. And Seg. And Spade. And Sweaty Noodle. Tamdra. The Orange Toad. Zulon and Zace. ASM by Ale Snow. Arinsu, ASM Magician Max, who has no space this time, Daralak, Hammer Brother, Porfio, interesting, Hooflung Du, Emelia, Janklord, Kevin, Kipernal, Hoopster, Lexi, Lolcats, 439, Alex5, Mario Fangamer, Medic, Melly, Mel Laurange, Alange, Mikey, K, Noisu, Nueso, D4 plus 2, Permaban, Ramp 202, thanks to the GGs. Real Link, RPG Hacker, Russian Man, Simon Chow, Smukden, Sonicu, World Peace by Yoshi Egg, Music, Iron, Ampersand, Dippy, Full Cannon, Kevin, Kill, Kung Fu Furby. I kept thinking it was Kung Fu Kirby. Ran into this problem when I was playing the NES dev stuff. There was some Kung Fu Furby was involved in making some music for it. One of the homebrews. Moose, Musical Man. Red and Green. Retro Cat. SNN. Xylon. Testing by Alan Senech. Z412. Anorakun. N450. And Snadge. The end. Yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed that. Aside from being... There was like 2 of those where I'm like, I would not have found them unless jumping around and doing silly things. But there were hints and I missed them for the clues. I just wish I'd been a little bit smarter, but I still had a lot of fun. It was a good hack.